Imagine the vast expanse of ancient Rome, an empire of unmatched power and grandeur, where behind the scenes, women wielded influence that shaped the course of history. These were not just wives and mothers, but pivotal figures, some celebrated for their virtues, others notorious for their vices. In this video, we will explore the lives of 10 remarkable women whose actions echoed through the halls of time, from the stoic matrons who silently directed the political landscape to the cunning plotters whose schemes still whisper tales of betrayal. Join us as we dive into the stories of these iconic women, uncovering the secrets of their formidable influence and the indelible marks they left on a civilization that has captivated the world's imagination for centuries. Cornelia Africana was not only a symbol of maternal virtue, but also a pivotal figure in Roman history. As the mother of the Gracchi brothers, she leveraged her lineage, intelligence, and dignity to raise her sons to challenge the Roman Republic's status quo. Through their fiery advocacy for reforms aimed at redistributing wealth and reducing corruption, the Gracchi brothers became controversial figures. Although they ultimately met tragic ends, Cornelia's influence remained profound. Her unwavering support and unwavering belief in her son's cause solidified her legacy as an ideal of Roman womanhood. Cornelia influenced generations of Roman women and exemplified how a mother's guidance, even in the face of adversity, can shape the course of history. Fulvia was a powerhouse in Roman politics whose involvement didn't end with her marriages. As the wife of influential figures like Claudius Pulcher and Mark Antony, she actively engaged in their political campaigns, even leading troops in the Perusian War against Augustus. This level of involvement was exceptional for a woman of her era and led to the passing of laws restricting women's participation in politics. Fulvia's ambition and influence made her a key player in the power struggles of her time, but also a target for her opponents, who vilified her as overly ambitious and manipulative. Claudia, often identified with Catullus' Lesbia, was one of the most notorious women of her time, entangled in scandals that overshadowed her elite status. Her life was marked by accusations of incest, adultery, and involvement in her brother Claudius's political machination. Claudia's portrayal by contemporaries and historians, particularly in Cicero's speeches, as a manipulative seductress reflects the anxieties of Roman society towards powerful women. Her story highlights the complex dynamics of gender and power within the Roman elite. Agrippina the Younger, a master manipulator in the ruthless game of Roman politics, clawed her way to power through cunning marriages and alliances. Her ultimate goal, securing the throne for her son Nero. This ruthless ambition led her to the shocking marriage to her own uncle, Emperor Claudius, and the elimination of rivals, with whispers even hinting at Claudius's murder by her hand. Agrippina's reign as Nero's regent solidified her influence, but as Nero's grip on power tightened, their bond fractured. The once powerful mother found herself tragically betrayed by her own son, her life extinguished in a chilling assassination orchestrated by the very emperor she helped create. Agrippina's story stands as a potent reminder of the volatile nature of Roman imperial politics, where ambition and familial bonds could be as easily shattered as they were forged. As the wife of Augustus, Rome's first emperor, Livia Drusilla wasn't content to be merely a beautiful consort. She emerged as the powerful matriarch of the Julio-Claudian dynasty, wielding considerable influence behind the scene. acting as both counselor and confidant. Livia's sharp intellect made her a trusted advisor to Augustus. Her input was crucial in shaping the policies of the nascent empire, fostering stability and solidifying Augustus's reign. Whispers of her involvement in the deaths of potential rivals, though likely embellished, underscored the aura of intrigue and power that surrounded her. Livia's enduring influence shattered traditional limitations on Roman women. By establishing a precedent for active political involvement, she paved the way for future empresses, forever marking her as a foundational figure in the complex tapestry of Roman imperial history. Julia Domna, Syrian-born wife of Emperor Septimius Severus, rose above the role of empress. A shrewd political advisor, she backed his military campaigns and administrative reforms, even mediating between him and the Senate. Passionate about knowledge, she created a renowned philosophical circle, fostering intellectual life at court. Her influence continued after Severus' death. She advised her sons, Caracalla and Geta, but their rivalry proved fatal. Unable to bridge the gap, Julia witnessed Geta's murder by Caracalla, shattering her world. Publicly ostracized, possibly implicated in a plot, she died by suicide in the year 217 AD. Though her final years were tragic, Julia Domna's legacy as a powerful empress, political mind, and patron of philosophy endured. Hypatia of Alexandria was more than a philosopher and mathematician. She was a symbol of learning and culture in a time of political and religious upheaval. Teaching in a Platonic school, she attracted students from across the Roman world, advocating for the Neoplatonist cause amidst rising Christian dominance. Her death at the hands of a mob in 415 AD marked a significant turning point, highlighting the tension between old pagan traditions and the new Christian order. Hypatia's legacy as a martyr for philosophy and science illustrates the profound cultural shifts and conflicts within the Roman Empire at the twilight of its classical era. Messalina, the fiery empress of Rome, pulsed with a charisma that both enthralled and terrified. Rumored for her insatiable desires and cunning manipulations, she wielded power in the shadow of Emperor Claudius. Her audacity reached a fever pitch when she married her lover, Gaius Silius, in a public ceremony during Claudius's absence, declaring herself co-empress. This brazen act of betrayal sent shockwaves through Rome. When Claudius returned, his advisors, fueled by outrage and opportunistic whispers, painted a damning picture of Messalina's treachery. Claudius, heartbroken and humiliated, ordered her execution. Messalina's reign, a whirlwind of scandal and ruthless ambition, ended as swiftly and brutally as it began. Poppaea Sabina, renowned for her stunning beauty and shrewd mind, strategically navigated the treacherous waters of Roman imperial politics to become the wife of Nero. Her ambition was evident as she influenced Nero to adopt a more cultured persona, aligning him with artistic and religious reform. Despite her influence, her life ended tragically when she died from complications of a miscarriage, exacerbated by rumors of a violent confrontation with Nero. Poppaea's story highlights the dual aspects of her life, her capability to wield power and influence at the highest levels, and the inherent dangers she faced in the volatile environment of the Roman imperial palace. Whispers of foul play swirled around Poppaea's death, forever staining Nero's reign and leaving historians to debate the truth behind her demise. Portia Catonis was not just the daughter of Cato, the younger and wife of Brutus, but also a woman of profound stoicism and political acumen. Living through one of the most turbulent eras in Roman history, she was privy to the inner workings of the plot to assassinate Julius Caesar. Known for her fortitude and determination, she reportedly tested her ability to withstand pain by stabbing herself in the thigh, prove her strength to Brutus. After his death at the Battle of Philippi, unable to cope with his loss and the demise of the Republic, she chose to end her life by swallowing hot coals, marking a dramatic and stoic end consistent with her philosophical belief. Portia's life and death encapsulate the intense personal and political dilemmas faced by Roman women of her time. As we close the chapter on these 10 remarkable women of ancient Rome, we reflect on their profound influence on an empire that has captivated the world for centuries. Each woman, from Julia Domna's intellectual salons to Portia Catonis's stoic demise, played a pivotal role in shaping not just the political landscape, but also the cultural and social fabric of their time. Their stories, marked by ambition, intelligence, and often tragedy, highlight the complexity of their lives and the challenges they faced in a predominantly male-driven society. These women were not mere footnotes in history. They were formidable players in their own right, whose actions reverberated through the halls of power and across the annals of history. As we look back on their legacies, we are reminded of the enduring power of individuals to influence the course of events, regardless of the constraints placed upon them by their circumstances. In remembering them, we celebrate not just their achievements and the intrigue they brought to the Roman Empire, but also their enduring impact as icons of strength, intelligence, and resilience. Their lives continue to inspire and provoke thought about the roles of women in history and their contributions to the world we know today.